Have you ever read something and thought to yourself, this should have been great? And instead, you got something that was just kind of like, oh, okay. That's how I feel about this issue of Weapon X, number 20. All new Weapon X, I guess because we took Old Man Logan out of the team. I hate the art. The art could work, but I don't like it. It's sketchy and borrows from Japanese traditions to randomly make people's faces look nothing like those people. Like, I know you're doing this for emphasis. She's being snide and snarky. She's upset. Like, I get why it looks this way. This just isn't what American comic books look like. This is what manga looks like. And even then, this is kind of extreme for some manga, too. Usually this is like what funny manga look like. Things that aren't meant to be taken seriously. Now, Sabretooth looking like this, I am totally okay with that. But she just looks so weird right there. That doesn't even look like Domino. That looks like Domino with, hydroencephaly or something. It almost looks cool. But, like, look at this. Even in superhero comics, nobody's face. When you open your mouth, I mean, go ahead, try to make that shape with your mouth. Can you? No. I like how the Winter Guard showed up. I've totally forgot about Ursa Major. I had a character in City of Heroes that I named Major Ursa. He was a Russian super soldier. Hope that's not going to get me in trouble one day. Also, that's what the Crimson Dynamo looks like. I mean, he basically just wears an Iron Man suit. Did they change that? Like, well, I don't even know. So anyway, he's getting his butt kicked by Russian super soldiers. Meanwhile, the rest of Weapon X... Look at this. Look at that! The rest of Weapon X is killing all these dudes that work for Omega Red's brother, and it's kind of cool, and I kind of lost the ability to care. But hey, look at this. We're going to have Sabretooth versus him, and do I care? I don't know that I care, but Sabretooth broadcast the fight live because Omega Red wanted to kill his brother because his brother wanted to kill him. I mean, why not? I'm not sure how I feel about the writing. I feel like the writing's taken a dip. Like, from Nuclear War, like 7 issues ago, to now, I feel like the writing just went... And the art, certainly. Like, I hung around for a couple issues because... and I'm going to mispronounce his name, and I apologize for that. Yildiray Cinar, like, he was doing the art again, but now we've got Ricardo Lopez Ortiz, and this art's not what X-Men looks like. I'm sorry, it just isn't what X-Men are supposed to look like. This is a lot closer to what X-Men are supposed to look like. Domino looks a little weird there, but, you know, square mouth, encephalitis. I don't even know what that is. I really don't know what that is, because look at her eyes. What the heck? Now see, if it wasn't for the faces, I could probably get behind the way this art looks. It's got like sketchy action lines all over the place. I mean, I know you do that when you don't want to draw backgrounds because backgrounds are too hard and you're trying to take shortcuts. But look at this, the way some of this stuff looks. It's just like you get that sense of energy from it, the way you should. This is an action comic. You should feel energy coming off the pages. And you do. It's just the characters, they don't look right. They 100% don't look right. So I might buy the next one, and then I'm probably going to drop this if it doesn't just blow me away. It's a shame. It started out like so good when I started picking these up when I first got back into comics. I'm like, yeah, you know what? A bunch of psycho killers on one team. I can get behind that. And I didn't like it. For $3.99, I sure didn't like it. Maybe if it was $2.99, I'd care less. Like, that 25% price drop could have made a difference. If you see this in a 50-cent bin, feel free to buy it in a 50-cent bin. It's definitely worth 50 cents. I got 50 cents worth of enjoyment out of this for sure. But for the 5 minutes it took me to read the book for $4, I don't know. So I can't recommend it. That's the short version. That is the short version. It's a shame because there's some good moments in here, like Omega Red talking to his brother, which I didn't highlight or show off because if you buy it, I want you to read it. And if you don't buy it, you don't deserve to see it. Unless you just flip through it in the store, in which case I guess you deserve to see it because you're actually in your comic book shop, presumably about to buy some. Wait, is he flipping us off? No, he's not. That just looked weird. Oh, that's his cable running out of the palm of his hand. I thought they came out of his wrists. Have I been wrong about where Omega Red's death cables come from? Apparently I have. Okay. Oh, it's not coming out of his palm. It's coming out of his wrist. Man, I can't even tell what this anatomy is doing. I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.